Hey guys, Claire here, and today we are here for a speed build. This is the first speed build of my channel. I actually just recorded this because I did not want to edit my not so very challenge videos because that's boring. So I just decided I'ma just make another video. So I recorded this, and it's very easy to edit. Just make it a faster and just add a voiceover. So yeah. Um so yeah. So so anyways. Um this house, it's a house. It's kind of a mansion type of house. It's a big house with 2 floors, and it has a really weird exterior design. I worked really hard on it, so please love my exterior design. Um as you can see, there's some walls coming out of the other walls, and it's cool. Okay, it's like some paneling coming off, or maybe some structure thingies. I'm not sure what that could be in real life, but it's just some exterior designing things. So I'm working on the roof right now. It was kind of hard, but I eventually um, chose something. I ended up just putting the same roofs everywhere because those are my favorite roofs. The ones that are open on both sides, like do a triangle. Those are my favorite ones. I'm not very good with roofs, so that's why it's nothing special. I am very bad with roofs. I am very bad with exterior house building. Like, I can decorate the house if you want. Like, I think I'm pretty good with interior decorating. I just do it the way I like it, and I end up really liking what I do. But house building is not my forte. Like, not at all. And I'm sick, so that doesn't help. I am sorry that you have to hear me just what is it called, just, like, what is it called, like, what the hell, it's not like a genie, it's what is it called in English? I have to search it up on the internet. Okay, so while I'm searching it up on my phone right now, I'm still doing the roof, so there's nothing much to say to you guys about it. It's just I'm very bad at roofing. Just that. So I'm searching right now how to say it. Translation. Cause I know it. Oh, I'm coughing. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, I added a roof trim thing, a black one. It looks pretty good, I think, if I say so myself. And right now I'm just extending some of the buildings in the not buildings, some of the areas in the house. And by now I am trying to see which wallpaper will look good on the exterior. So don't worry, I'm not gonna go with these bricks because they just don't match the design. Like, doesn't look good with the type of house that it is. So what I ended up doing was putting some wood paneling. I think that's what it's called. Right now it's brown, but I will change it to black um, in a few minutes, I think. So I decided to have two different colors in the house, white and the black that I'm gonna put. So the areas and the sizes you can see, they're the black ones, and the main house building, like, you can kind of see the biggest area, the biggest wall room space thing is white. I'm sorry, my vocabulary is lacking. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Same, true. Why? I just said same to myself. I'm so sorry. This is so cringy. Uh, let's just continue the video. So, right now I'm choosing a front door, which I actually extended the house, extended that main main area one space to decide, so I could actually put that door in the middle, and it actually looks pretty great if I say so myself. It's a custom content door. I really like custom content. To be honest, I didn't even know I had downloaded that. I think it came with the set or something. So now I am choosing some windows. Windows is the worst part of building, and I will fight you on this. I hate windows. Windows are stupid. Okay, I like windows, like you can see the sunshine and whatever, but when you're building, choosing where to put windows is a nightmare. And which windows to put and how many, it's just a nightmare. So you can see that I changed it to black already, so it would like match the windows I chose best. But now that I'm seeing it in the recording, those windows are actually blue, not black. But whatever. Right now I'm just trying to mess with the walls so that I can put windows there, but I gave up on that idea because it's just stupid. So what I actually ended up doing is putting those windows like they are right there, between the walls, but I do not put them next to the door or above the door in that main area. I just don't put them there, don't worry. These I changed to white because those look better with the black walls, the black paneling, just full white. And on the other side I do the same. And then between the white panels I just put those blue ones with one space between them, because then it would just be too many windows. Okay, so now this I think this was the hardest windows. These were the hardest windows to actually put. They gave me a very hard time. They just couldn't find, I just didn't know which ones to put. If I put 3, if I put 1, if I put 2, if I put other ones, it was very hard. But I ended up putting those that come with seasons, because those are pretty good windows if I say so myself. They're pretty windows. I'm very proud of those windows, like really. Sorry, I need to. I'm just trying to have fun while I speak to you guys about what I'm doing. So that's just me playing with the box. Anyways, so the windows gave me major problems, because to put the windows I sometimes just needed to push the walls one back and one forward, and it was just so stressful. But in the end, I am pretty satisfied with how the windows turned out, I guess. I don't usually look at the exterior of the houses I built, so I don't really care. But I wanted it to look, okay, so I actually care. I wanted it to look a little bit like more fancy, I think. I just didn't want to make an ugly build, you know, because windows are a very large part in making a house look pretty. It's the truth. So I decide those windows, I think. Oh, so now it's the dilemma whether I should put 3 or 2. But I end up putting 2 with more space between them. Now I'm just checking it. Maybe I put a window between them, it would look better, but I just leave that space empty, and I think it's cool. I just wanted to have uh to seasons, I just wanted seasons to have those windows, but just single one space window, just to, like, the windows I put between the panelings, but that matched the seasons windows, you know. So I changed the window up there. I think it looks better that way. And I do a half wall there with the wall trim so that it looks like more fancy. It just doesn't look empty. Think maybe people can walk out there and just watch the sunset, but Sims don't usually go to places unless there is an activity to do there. You have an empty room, they won't just enter it, so they will not use the balcony to watch the sun because they do not care about that. That's the Sims. The Sims are ignorant. Okay, I'm sorry. So now I am just really trying to fit the windows there, and I realized the house is not completely symmetric, so I kind of move things. It's very stressful, you see, because the other black area was bigger, and then it was smaller, and then I didn't know what to do, and I just had to move everything, and yeah, it was very stressful. Building, I don't think building is for me. You tell me if I'm a good builder. I don't think I'm a good builder. Just look at those windows. I just don't think building is for me, but I'll try my best, guys. Maybe interior decorating is better. I kind of downloaded lots of custom content because I am in love with putting clutter in my houses, because it just makes the space more livable. But this house is more like a fancy mansion, so I won't put much clutter in there. So actually this episode is just the exterior of the house. I'll have other episodes for the rest of the house. Just the exterior, and some of the interior of the house took me 2 hours and a half. But with the sped up video and me getting rid of the interior I did for this video, just the exterior, it's 17 minutes, 18 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to actually work on the outdoors, so like vegetation. Is that how you say it? Vegetation. I put a pathway leading to the door, and I'm putting some trees there with some stones and rocks in the middle, so it would not look that empty, because that dirt was just not doing it for me, you know. I needed something else. So I put those rocks. Are those rocks or stones? I think they're rocks, because they're huge. Like, you need to imagine them in human size. They're kind of big rocks. So by now, this is when the horror starts. I try and find plants to put leading to the door. So this was the toughest moment of my life. My whole life led up to this, putting those plants. So at first I put these flowers, and I'm like, doesn't look that bad. But then they don't match with the potted plants type things I put next to the door, and I liked them there, so I wanted to keep them there. But the flowers did not match with it, so I just had a very hard time with that, and I did a lot of combinations. Like a lot of combinations. This is like half of the video, guys. No, it's not. It's like these last 4 minutes of video are me trying to put plants where I should put them. Me trying to put something, just something that looks good leading to the door. But it was very hard. I tell you, I spent like 30 minutes on that, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm really not exaggerating, people. I am not exaggerating this. I took a long time, a very long time, a very very long time. So I actually like these flowers that I just put down. They're from like that adventure jungle pack, jungle adventure adventure jungle. But they still didn't match with my potted things, my potted plants next to the door. So they were those potted things were making me mad because nothing like matched them. So I just deleted them and I put something else in there because I was mad. I was very mad. Very mad. Very very mad. So I left the white flowers and I got rid of them. You'll see, I'll get rid of them. Now I just put hedges under the windows. Those are hedges, right? I am not sure. But just put those bushes under the windows so that it will look a bit greener and cuter. And I actually put them and they were going through the wall, so I needed to push them forward a little bit. But yeah, I just have a little fun putting the hedges down, and then I go back to the stressful part. That is the doorway. I get rid of those potted things that I still don't know what I should call them. And I try to see, oh, should I put a window? But no, windows look ugly there. So I just end up putting those two like overflowing pots. It's like the plant grew too much and now it's falling off the pot. So yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, I deleted them, but I'll put them back. Don't worry. I think those are the things that look best right now, and it's a very stressful moment in my life, so I'll just leave them there. And I quite like them, so I put them above the windows in the black paneling areas, so they look like a bit more green and a bit more pretty. And right by now we are reaching the end of this kind of house build plus exterior decorating of the house, and I will do the interior in the next two parts or one part. I'm not sure if I'm gonna divide it, but I hope you guys like this video. Leave a like if you liked it, and be sure to check it out if I post the interior designs. So, bye!